Good morning or afternoon or whatever. So yesterday was my birthday, and today I'm just gonna do basically a birthday book haul. Though there are like two or three things that aren't books that I'm gonna show, because might as well just show everything I got for my birthday. We've got this, which is a money tree I got from a friend, and it's supposed to be jade, and it's supposed to bring me money, and I need it. And then there's this chime, which is loud, and it's supposed to help me get relaxed, because relaxing is not something I am known for. I'm kind of a high energy person, though I don't know if that really comes off in my videos, but I'm like a high stress type person. And then there is this, which isn't a notebook. It is the Kindle Paperwhite that I got from my parents for my birthday. I did get this a little bit early, so I don't know if I've mentioned it, but it is pretty cool. I really like it. It's a lot of fun so far. I like to keep it next to my bed. I don't have to wear it. When I would read in my bed at night before, I used a headlamp, and because my actual room lamp is all the way across the room, so I just wore one of those, and now I don't have to. So that's really nice. Now for the actual book haul, first book we got is A Spoonful of Magic by Irene Radford. This book is about a woman who's married to a man who she finds out is a wizard. She thinks that he's cheating on her, but it turns out he's just a wizard. Her kids have magic, and then she turns out to be a kitchen witch. And the story is about her husband's ex-wife coming back and causing all types of magical chaos. Irene Radford wrote a series called Dragon Nimbus series, which is like a high fantasy series. And if I remember, it has like invisible dragons in it, so it's pretty neat. Maybe I should do a review on that one day. So next we have Death by Coffee, which the back of it doesn't look great. I have been wanting to get really more into murder mysteries, like the cozy ones, because I have become re-obsessed with Murder, She Wrote. But this one, it's just pretty straightforward. A lawyer gets murdered, and he's murdered by his coffee through peanuts, and the main character, Chrissy, has to figure it out. That one doesn't sound that interesting. Hopefully it's written well. Next, we have Woof at the Door by Laura Morrigan. Oh, and that last book was by Alex Erickson. This one looks like it'll be fun. It's the main character is a pet psychic who she's really a animal psychic and can communicate with animals, but she makes her living as a animal behaviorist. So this is about her, with the aid of a dog, helping solve a murder. I do like that slight more supernatural feel to things. I like fantasy, so I like that kind of stuff. The next one is Murder Go Round, which is about a character named Lee Barrett, who's a lady who goes to a storage auction, buys a storage unit that has a lot of old stuff in it, and then suddenly develops psychic powers and has to solve a murder. Murder mysteries are pretty straightforward generally. This one, actually, I'm pretty excited about. I hope it's really good. This one's called The Good, the Bad, and the Infernal. It is a Wild West fantasy about a town of Wormwood that magically appears every 100 years, and it's a portal to heaven, I guess. It's a doorway to heaven itself, the city. It appears every 100 years in a different location, and this time in 1889 it's going to be somewhere in the American Midwest. So So that might be fun, hopefully. I mean, it looks good, and it's by Guy Adams. The next book really doesn't need an introduction. It is Red Seas Under Red Skies by Scott Lynch. This is the sequel to The Lies of Locke Lamora, which has always gotten really good reviews. I have it. I've never read it, and I really need to, because I started reading the first part of it, and it was really good, but I think I started reading it, like, not too long before Oathbringer, no, Words of Radiance was released, and I just never got around to picking it back up. This next one, Love is Murder, is about murder on the set of a soap opera. Again, murder mystery is pretty straightforward. The next one is The Cat Who Could Read Backwards by Lillian Jackson Braun. Oh, and this one was by Linda Palmer. So this one is about a journalist. This is about a journalist who, with the aid of a cat, I'm guessing, Coco, the brilliant Siamese, solving a murder. This one, I actually have several of these books in my bookshelf, but I've never had the first one. I don't even remember where they came from, but I've never read any of them, because I never had the first book, and so I kept putting it off, and now I have it. Next, we have The Islanders by Christopher Priest. Not really sure what this is about. It's about, in the back says it's about a place called the Dream Archipelago, which is this massive archipelago between two continents, and it comes off kind of like One Piece in that all the islands have different climates, so they're not like, the geography probably doesn't make any sense, because it's like one island's swampy, one island's icy, one island's a desert. Some of them are worked into art, so it really reminds me of like the Grand Line in One Piece. Not sure if it's like an anthology or what, because it doesn't really give you much on here, but hopefully that's good. Getting down to the last three, we have the Godwulf Manuscript by Robert B. Barker. This is, it says it's funny. The toughest, funniest, wisest private eye in the field these days. It's about a private eye who's hired to find a manuscript and somebody's murdered, so he has to also solve that murder. Now this is a book I already own, which is Stormfront by Jim Butcher. I already own this, though I don't have the copy anymore. I let a pregnant lady borrow it. I'm not sure if I'm going to ever get it back. But this was a gift from my local bookstore. They gave it to me for my birthday. And there's really, Jim Butcher, there's nothing to really say about this. It's great. It is my favorite urban fantasy so far. It's great. And then this one, which hopefully, it looks really good. Not generally something I'm into, but it's Ex-Heroes by Peter Clines. And this is like a post-apocalyptic superhero book. And I hate zombies. They're generally never done really well, in my opinion. I always find them kind of boring and predictable and repetitive. But hopefully it's not like a super big part of it. But it's about people that used to be superheroes saving people, so I guess they're still heroes. And it just looks really good. Stealth, Gorgon, Regenerator, Cerberus, Zap, the Mighty Dragon. They were heroes using their superhuman abilities to make Los Angeles a better place. Then the plague of the living death spread around the globe. Billions died, civilization fell, and the city of angels was left a desolate zombie wasteland. Now, a year later, the Mighty Dragon and his companions protect the last few thousand survivors in their film studio turned fortress, The Mount. I think it'll be really good. I hate that it's a big book, but it looks like a lot of fun. I really love the art cover on this one too. Like, he's got the zombies in the background. Him looking all depressed. He kind of reminds me of, to show how old I am, what's his name? From Xena. I can't remember. Damn. Starts with an S, too. Anyways, it was, damn it! I can't fucking remember. Anyways, it was, one of Ares' like, henchmen. That's who it reminds me of. Except we're dressed way better. Probably from the, like, greasy-looking black hair. That is it. This video took longer than I thought. I will see you guys later. You have a wonderful day. Bye.